Hello and welcome to N1. I'm here with EuroLeague champion, Final Four MVP, and one of the biggest stars in European basketball, Will Clyburn.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here, Will. So I did some digging and, preparing for the interview and some stalking, obviously.
Okay.
And I went to your Instagram page, and in your bio, I found a sentence saying a guy from Detroit with humble beginnings. Can you tell me the story?
Story? That would be my whole life, but no, just obviously everyone has a different background. Everybody has a different story. I'm not gonna say mine was the best. I'm not gonna say mine was the worst, but definitely tells you to appreciate life where I've been, where I come from. You definitely appreciate life. You definitely appreciate opportunities. And that's kind of my biggest thing is you have to appreciate the opportunities because everyone doesn't get these opportunities. So that's kind of where that comes from.
So how was your childhood?
Childhood was good. I had two loving parents. They weren't together, but both of them played a big part of my life. Two younger brothers, lots of cousins, lots and lots of cousins.
Probably your Thanksgivings, Christmases were amazing.
Unbelievable. Obviously, my father is the youngest of 11.
Okay.
11 brothers and sisters. So obviously you can tell how many cousins and aunties we have. So any family event was great. To be honest, I had a very fun childhood. I'm not gonna say we had the most or anything, but other than that, it was very fun.
How did you get into basketball? Who inspired you?
My dad. He kind of set the tone with that. He put the ball in me and my brother's hands and kind of went from there. I was definitely the test dummy. I still believe that when it came to me and him in basketball, it was tough. It was tough. He wanted it so much more than I did, I believe. Now, obviously, when you're younger, you don't see what he's doing at the time. You don't see that you're not working hard enough and you're not putting your all, but he can see it because, like I said, he's kind of walked that path already. At the same time, it was new to him, it was new to me. I think he did a pretty good job of getting me this far, at least creating my work ethic. I think that was the biggest thing for me, him just creating that work ethic that I have now.
So your road to Moscow, you started all over Europe. Mm-hmm. And what was your first impression coming to Europe? You gotta be honest.
First one was Germany. Obviously, Germany was a great startup place for me. I tell everyone that if you want to start off in Europe and get a good impression of it, Germany is a great spot. Everyone spoke English mostly. I want to say the hardest transition I had there was driving the manual car. That was probably the toughest thing for me. It took me a while to get that. It was days where I just left my car. I just left it at the gym and rode with my teammate for weeks because I don't want to drive it and get stopped at the red lights when I can't go. And it was bad. It was bad.
I could just imagine would you just bloody
at the red
up
light,
a little bit?
I put my hood on. Everyone's blowing at me. That was probably the worst thing. Coming from America to Germany is probably a culture shock a little bit, but I think Germany was probably the best thing for me. And
then when you went on further, I guess Israel is pretty westernized.
Israel's great. Yeah. We loved Israel. It was always hot. Germany had great fans, but Israel has, what's the word? Electric fans. They're really into it. They really care if you win or lose, and if they feel like you're not performing or playing as hard as you can, they're gonna let you know. They're gonna be right outside the gym waiting for you to let you know. So that was a different thing for me. But the basketball part, the people I met there, the coaching staff, was great. It was perfect for me.
And do you prefer those kind of fans?
I definitely prefer the fans that have boundaries.
That bad, huh?
Boundaries are good. But like I said, obviously you have to appreciate the fans, but you definitely want boundaries between you and the fans in that way. Yeah. You don't want fans just walking up on you saying whatever they want to you around your family and whatnot. But other than that, they're good.
And then Istanbul?
Istanbul was great. I liked Istanbul. My wife didn't like it much. But we had a great group of guys, and that's one thing I can say that I loved about Istanbul. The group that we had there, the coaching staff, it was great. It made everything easy. We actually enjoyed playing with each other. We actually had fun out there.
And Wilbekin on the fast break gives it to Clyburn,
I want to say it was a family atmosphere there. Obviously, it was my first opportunity in the EuroLeague, and I still appreciate Coach Dan and Coach Blatt for that. They gave me a shot and an opportunity, and what I said earlier, opportunities don't come always, and you got to take advantage of them, and that's kind of what happened there.
And now Moscow, how is it for you?
Home. This is my 5th year in Moscow.
So you're used to the food, used to the weather,
used to the food,
everything.
the weather. Still haven't picked up any Russian, but that's probably me being lazy in that part.
Not even a few words?
Very little words, very little words. But Russia is home now. My son Mo has been in Russia more than he's been in America. So yeah, obviously I've grown bonds with everyone that's been in Russia so far. Yeah, obviously you can't be anywhere for 5 years without considering it home. So Russia's home for now.
The Russian food? Do you love it? Do you miss it over the summer, or is it not really your type?
You know, I don't think I really eat Russian food. I don't really know any Russian dishes, borscht, but I still haven't tried that.
Oh team, my God, that's like a sin! 5 years.
The team still gives me a lot of crap about it that I haven't tried it yet. So I'm supposed to try it soon. I'm supposed to try it at a good place, a good restaurant, and then we'll see if I like it or not.
I heard that the players are supposed to, or are advised to get drivers in when they move to Moscow. Mm-hmm. Do you drive? Maybe an automatic?
No, I do not drive. You know what? I've thought about it. It's been years I've thought about driving, and then it's just more convenient this way. You don't have to deal with the traffic. I'm not gonna say Russian drivers follow all the rules. It's considered like Turkey. Turkey drivers don't follow any rules. Russia, they kind of break a lot of rules when it comes to driving. No one uses blinkers. This is in America, we use blinkers all the time. No one uses those. So you just swerve and then say thank you for letting me over or forcing your way over.
So during your years in Europe, you said you've made friends for life, probably,
Mm-hmm.
right? You spend time back in the US with them as well?
Usually I try to get with a lot of people, mainly James Anderson and Corey Higgins. I usually try to connect with them at least once during the summer. Me and James went on vacation before. But yeah, I usually try to hang out with those two at least once a summer. Okay. Mike James, I usually try to get with him once a summer. Obviously you spend 10 months out of the year here with these guys, so you kind of form bonds in these years, and you're seeing these guys sometimes more than you see your own family. It's one of those things where everybody kind of forms this friendship and bond, and you kind of want to continue that when you get back home.
Do you have any pregame rituals?
The only thing I could possibly say that's probably not normal is I'm dressed basically before I leave the hotel for the game.
So what do you mean?
So only thing I have to put on is just my shorts and my shoes, and I'm ready to go shoot right away. I want to be the first one out there to shoot. That's probably the only pregame ritual I have.
Is that the competitiveness in you that got to be first on?
You know, I like it. I like space. I like where I can just shoot. I don't have to worry about balls flying around. So if I can get 10 to 15 minutes by myself out there, I call it a good pregame.
So talking about EuroLeague, what would be your teams that you like to watch?
I don't like watching Barcelona play. That's who I don't like watching.
Why is that, may I ask?
It's high, low, high, low, high, low. Everything's high, low. So it's kind of boring. But they're good. They find a way to do it. Thumbs up to them, but it's not really fun to watch.
Yeah, we're talking about entertainment here, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't have a team that I'm just like, I gotta watch them today. It's just whoever I think is gonna be a good game, and I'll tune in.
Thank you so much. I'm not gonna ask the last question.
Okay, good. No and ones.
Thank you very much.